Oh,
Got it.
got it. All
Got
right.
it.
Oops.
Redirecting. Are we there? Meeting is now streaming live. Are we here? That's the question. Woo! We did it. We did it.
We beat it. We beat the technology.
All right. Let's see. Let's make sure we can see and make sure we're live online. And I think we are. Now I gotta just figure out how to turn my volume off. There we go. Hello. Okay, if you're there, say hello. This is Nemi Batstone here in Nemi's Crafty Space with my special guest and awesome teammate, Laura Barkman.
Hello.
So hello. If you're there, please say hello so we can see you, see your comments anyway. Marie says she can see us. Hey, you two. Hello, Barb. Good to see you both. All right. So I would just like to say that this is a completely impromptu Facebook Live. I reached out to Laura today and I said, I'm going to be showing off some kits today. And I thought, why don't we just have some fun with the birthday card kit organizer? Because both of us said we haven't opened it yet. So here we are. My screen's all crooked. Hopefully you can see all of our stuff here. Am I allowed to pin to, well, I guess we don't want to pin all that, but we want you to be able to see our faces plus see our tables as we work through all this, right? So we're like off script, but I think that's how we normally roll, isn't it?
We had a script. Nobody told me we had a script.
Don't you?
No.
I do have a script. Screw the script. Okay. So Laura's got her birthday card organizer. I got mine right here. I don't see hers yet. But has anybody actually gotten one of these kits yet? So if you have, let us know in the chat. It's actually quite a nice kit. It does come with all your die cuts. It's great for those who are beginners and avid crafters as well. Casual, no matter what. You've got all your calendar titles in different months. You've got, different months and different languages. 4 different languages, correct? Yeah, 4.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, yep, and then you have a bunch of these. Yeah, 4, excellent. Correct me as I go along. And then you have a crap load of these amazing sentiments that you can easily add to your card. And again, in the 4 different languages. The binder is quite well done, right? What do you think, Laura? What's you love it?
This is awesome. It's got pockets for every month. How much more organized could you hope to be?
Yeah, and I really like the fact that it's a 3, like this coil bound ring, because there's going to be some months where I might have like 8 birthday cards in there. And so I know it's going to suck up a lot of this coil here, like the thickness.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to be okay, right? Like if you fill it with lots of cards.
I think so, because it's a 1-inch coil. Like that's a lot of room to be filling space, because you can have this sit quite high up and have it full. Like I think you've got half the coil space to fill on there and still have it
awesome
flipped around nicely. And you know what else I like about it, Nemi, is with that coil, you can have it so that it sits flat. So you don't have to have it open, right?
Yep, you're absolutely right. Oh, that is awesome. I'm going to move my mouse over here. Yeah, and you have pockets for every single one, which is fantastic. Lots of space. It comes with amazing instructions. I think they're quite simple, though, from what we understand.
And
you
follow these.
Yeah. Oh, look, perfect. Okay, so did you put your months on yours yet?
I did nothing. I literally opened this to have a look at what was in it last night, so at least I could get the ball rolling in my brain.
Oh, well, see, Mine was already open because I had it at team meeting. So Barb was kind enough to put everything out so nicely. And then she was so nice and kind enough to put everything back in the box so clean and neat. So thank you, Barb, because I know you're watching. And so I was like, woohoo. So everything's out already. So I don't have to pull everything. So I'm just looking at it now, which is hilarious because I didn't even look at it. Should we just jump to the cards or should we actually put our stickers on our album first or our book?
Why don't we put our stickers on our book if I can find
Okay.
mine?
Super simple. One per month, I think. So how many pockets do we have? Well, I guess we don't count the front pockets. We could put all our extras in there. So one, is it 12 pockets? Two,
It's 12
three.
pockets. It's one per month. So
Woohoo!
like it couldn't be,
Okay.
yeah, it couldn't be any easier, really.
Nope. Okay, I don't need that language because I'm terrible. This works great. Like, hey Marie, if you're there, I don't know if she's there. Oh yeah, she said she was. This is like comes in French too.
Yeah.
And we're not using anything fancy. They're stickers. So you don't have to do anything.
And they're
except for
thick stickers too. Like they're not flimsy anything.
no, they're
These
perfect.
are nice thick stickers. Whoops. Just have to lay them down straight.
Oh well, straight's another issue.
Okay, I'll clarify. I have to lay them down straight because it'll drive me crazy.
Thank you. Thank you. I don't care. I'm like, oh, that's slightly off by a 16th of an inch. Who cares? I don't. Although what bothers me is like little months that have only 3 letters, May, and everything else is longer. So that's what bothers me more.
Yeah, I can see that. Okay, my May has a little bit of a problem, so I'm just gonna fix that with a little bit of glue because it's peeled off the sticker a little bit. So
uh-oh, I screwed up.
uh-oh. We're
I
busy
was
talking.
on the wrong flaps. Oh my god. So yeah. Oh, and by the way, if you screw up, they stick really, really well.
Uh-oh.
Like multiple pages, but there's not. Okay, so how do you fix that? Well, easy, because we're crafters and we have lots of strips. You just add more strips.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh. Okay, everybody, make sure you do the laughy smile on our comments there. Because that was hilarious. Okay, so see how I'm peeling everything off now? And that's gonna drive me bonkers.
So
Because
Marie
now
says she definitely needs this because it's got the French.
I should just put the French on the other months. I would still know what it means.
Absolutely.
January, oh wait, this one covers, so I'm good there. February is a little off. So see, it's not straight. I guess this won't be going on my display boards and my craft sales. This will be my personal one.
There you go.
Oh, good thing I only went to
It's handmade. Oh, that one went on crooked. Oh, don't stick, don't stick.
Okay, so yeah, these stick really well.
They
really well. Just so you all know. So like I'm peeling my sticker off. I probably should have just used goo. And it's lifting the paper underneath, just so you all know, just like you would normally have, but easy to cover up. So there we go. Good thing May is a small one, so that'll be easy to cover up. So far I've been doing pretty good. It's covering it up. So
Yay.
That's hilarious. This is what happens when you get super excited when your friend is crafting with you on Facebook and you're not paying attention.
Too busy.
Nice book and would be great for someone just keeping track of their immediate family. But oh yeah, but your immediate family is huge as well. So how does that work? So I'm not making this easy. Are you kidding? I'm showing you all the things of not what to do.
I think Barb needs one for her immediate family and then one for her extended family so that she can keep track of everybody.
Or what you can do too, Barb, which we're famous for, Marie and I, like, and us scrapbookers, is you could put an insert in and add a second pocket.
There you go.
I think that is something that could be easily done and accommodate and make it work. And
or add a flap.
Yeah, add a flap, an interactive flap. So that way you have room for all your other lists. And like, Barb, do you actually have 12, 15, 20 cards ready to go? Oh, wait, what am I saying? It's Barb. She's absolutely amazing when it comes to bulk. Okay, I'm going to fix this. I got to fix my mess here. How to fix my mess. You're probably done and I'm still stuck on June.
I'm done, yes, but that's okay. That is.
Oh, Marie said she sees it as an album for her parents at Christmas time.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, great idea. That would work fabulous. Each month, right? And then you could just stick pages with pockets or something and have them pull out their photos, make it totally interactive.
Totally. That would be fun.
This one I got glue all over. May, June, yep, it's July. Okay, and I can cover my mess
May,
there.
June, July. You're
I'm
almost done. You're halfway there.
Yeah, I'm halfway. Just like Christmas is halfway around the corner. August, September, October.
I have to say, I thought the cover was black and white for some reason, but it is lovely in with colors. It's got some evening evergreen, some soft succulent, and some pale papaya.
Beauts.
Nice.
And I'm just gonna stick all these extras in here, not like I actually need them, but I could use the stickers or cut out letters or whichever there.
For sure.
And you never know. You could color the front too. Like, this is a matte finish. So you could take probably some alcohol blends maybe, right? Yeah. And if you wanted to add more color to your flowers, and see if that adds some more bling in there, some more pop or something.
I think I will add a label of some kind to the front. Haven't decided what it's going to say yet, but something, to say like birthdays, to let people know what's in here. Because my husband would just grab it and not know, and cards would be everywhere. It would disappear. But at least if he knows it's the list of birthdays, like, he might actually use it, maybe be helpful.
No, that's not a bad idea.
Right?
Actually,
maybe he would forget my birthday if I wrote it in here. What do you think?
I'd put a big heart around that one. And then I would probably stick the papers in there and say, use these to make my card.
Exactly.
Or that might turn out funny. But yeah, I think a title, I would love to put a title on this. So if anybody has title suggestions, something fun, something different, something unique, then by all means post it in the comments. Right?
That'd be awesome. Give us all some ideas.
Yeah, give us something to work with there. Okay, that was easy. Look, super fast, but we were like gabbing, so that took longer. So that's normal. Okay, so which card did you want to do?
I don't know.
So we're each going to do a card. So I'm letting Laura pick first, and I'll do the other one.
Well, given what we're doing with the other side of it, I'll do the first one in the number 1, and you can do number 2, the polka dots.
Sure, sounds good. Okay. So it comes with tear tape, by the way. So you can use the tear tape that comes with it. So if you're a beginner crafter, or if you wanted to gift this to, some teachers or some co-workers or your parents or people who say they're not crafty, but, could probably craft, they would be fantastic at this as well.
It comes with dimensionals and glue dots as well. But the dimensionals in kits, we have to remember, are a little bit thicker than our regular ones.
Correct. And I will tell you, I am not a fan of the mini glue dot strips that come with this. So I keep those for other people, but when I do beginner classes, I will give that to them and say, hey, take a toothpick and we will work with it, just so that they're familiar with what a mini glue dot is. So
Yeah.
I will just be using my own pack.
Yes, I
and
usually
use
keep
my
the
liquid glue.
adhesive aside.
Okay, so super duper simple here. Like there's only 3 photos, not like a paper pumpkin kit. Ew.
3 pictures and 1 chance to get it right.
Yeah.
Is there a right though? I don't think there's a right.
Thanks, Barb, for putting everything in my envelope for me.
So here's something that you may not have noticed as I was folding my card base. Nemi's card base is only patterned on one side, but mine is patterned on both sides. So if you wanted to do something different than the rules, you could always turn the card over. And I call this rules. These are the rules that Stamping Up sets out for us. But we can always be more creative than that. So they're doing their card on the side with the gingham. So I'm going to do mine over there too. But you could always switch it over, and it's a totally different look.
And my card, which is I think a little more masculine, because you've got the black and white and the soft succulent and garden green, or sorry, evening evergreen, comes with 2 other additional pieces. So again, you could just take a white cardstock and throw that on there and create your own 2 different cards, which, you know, we're going to do an alternate with afterwards. So we'll see how that goes. Okay. So Laura, are you the type of person that has to fold their card bases all the time first, or do you leave them open? Because I do see some demonstrators who are really good at that.
I tend to fold mine first, but then when I'm putting stuff on my card, I tend to open it up.
Ah.
I don't know why I do it both ways. Like really, I can wait to fold the card base, but sometimes I like that extra flap out of the way, and other times I like to have it open. I don't know.
I can never align it properly, so I like mine folded. And I like to use liquid glue all the time because I like to move it because I need
around
wiggle room, you know, to make it work. Okay. And also, I would like to point out that we're yapping while we're doing this, so expect mistakes. We're not focused.
All right, I need to make sure I have all my pieces because my card has all of these little. I think there's a little rosebud. There is some leaves and some more leaves and the bigger rose. Okay, I think we're good.
And it makes 1, 2, 3,
6,
4.
I think.
5. I think it's 6 each, right? So 1 per month kind of thing.
I think so.
Yeah. So you got lots here. So most of it is Laura's card. She's got more work.
I do.
Mine's a lot more simpler. So on mine, it says to use a tag, but it doesn't say whether or not you need to use dimensionals or just mini glue dots to stick it on. And then it says to add 5 gems. But I think I'm going to skip out on the gems for now, because if I was to make this a masculine card, I don't think the men in my world would appreciate some bling on there. So I'm going to leave that out.
Maybe if the bling was a little more masculine. These are some pretty.
Yeah, these are
sequins. They're
like
not
iridescent. Well, they also have like a rainbow tint to them. So there's some purple. There are some purple on there. Some, oh, I lost one already. Some green, pinks. So you could make it masculine. Oh, I lost one. There it goes over there. But I don't know. I find that whenever I think bling, I think girls. But unless you're using like the matte ones, like the black mattes, rustic, the rustic metallics, those ones.
Those work. These ones are a little.
You know, if you guys have another opinion, by all means, share it. because maybe we're missing something on our creativity. Oh, and I just noticed that these sheets are actually stickers. I thought they were cutouts as
Are
well.
these stickers?
Yeah. Okay. So then that's why it doesn't tell me to use dimensionals or mini glue dots. Because they're stickers.
That would be why.
Yep.
Okay,
But I'm gonna pop it up because I love pops. So I am going to use dimensionals. Now my side is really sticky, so just a quick tip. If it's like super sticky like this and you're using dimensionals and you want to make sure it doesn't go down, this is a little trick I always like to do when I'm also scrapbooking. Uh-oh, or not, because I can't find my embossing powder. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'll keep that out because I need to pack that. So I usually put some of the embossing powder on it, so then now it's no longer a sticker. And then if I was scrapbooking, I can move it throughout my page easily without, to figure out where I want it. And then on my card, I can now also do the same. And then when it goes in the mail and gets squished, it doesn't get ruined. Doesn't stick to the card where it's super sticky.
So the instructions are telling me to put 3 glue dots on this little rosebud that I'm working on right now. There is no way that in a normal Laura world, I would put 3 glue dots on there. Like I would do 1 in the middle. I'm giving it 2, but that would not be happening in my world.
You're a true crafter when you conserve and know how to use your stuff to get to stretch it.
Right?
All about the stretch.
Okay. Want that one to go like right about
okay
there.
So mine is done. So these kits do not come with any stamps or ink spots, but there are little flags and banners, so you could also add those to the inside of your card if you wish, or add it to the outside if you wanted to, or since we're all stampers, just find a set and match it. Right?
Okay, so Nemi, here's where I'm not conservative. The image in Stamping Up shows to use 4 dimensionals. I've used 6, 2, 4, 6, 7, almost double. I do not like a saggy image on the front of my card, though. There's nothing I hate more.
No, I'm the same way. And if I have like a big square or a rectangle, I'm just pulling out the foam adhesive sheet.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll just cut that puppy down and throw it right on it.
For sure.
Okay, does everybody know Bruno Bertucci, Kylie? Yeah, that's her name, right?
Yeah, Kylie Bertucci. Yeah.
Kylie Bertucci's husband. I was watching him create a card one time, and he had a rectangle, and he literally, like, no word of a lie, he must have put half a pack of dimensionals on there. It was like boop 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 dot dot, and we were all painfully watching him. And then finally somebody said, why didn't you just use an adhesive sheet? Adhesive foam sheet. And he's like, oh, I never thought of that. And Kylie, she's like, they're pointing out how many times he's doing this and how painful it is to watch him, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. So thought I would share. So if you ever watch him live, he's actually quite hilarious and quite very talented, but you might have to just fast forward through all the Stampin' dimensionals that get added. Ooh, pretty. I cheated and did not put my gems on.
Gonna live like that. So there's that final card. So
hi Gail.
It's pretty close
Thanks
to their suggestion.
Oh, okay.
I changed a couple things. Oh, and I didn't put my sparkles on. I know, because I didn't like the placement of things. I didn't put my sparkles on. Hang on.
Can't even follow a simple instruction. She's got to go rogue right away.
Right away. Yep, absolutely.
Oh,
What are we doing with these guys?
we
These guys are
do.
going. What's that?
That's what we do.
It is. Make it your own. Right?
Okay, I'm just gonna see who we missed. I said hello to Gail, said hello to Barb. Who else has said hello?
I saw Charlene pop through there to say hi.
Perfect. Hi, Karen. Can't wait for tomorrow. There's a bunch of people on here that are going to the Dakota scrapbooking retreat. So I'm looking forward to that.
Fun.
Yeah. Okay.
I got my bling on.
Got your bling on? I didn't put my bling on.
Well, mine's flower. It needs the bling.
Yeah, yours does definitely. This I went rogue as well because I didn't add the bling. So I'm not following the instructions.
I think that was a little bit of the pot calling the kettle.
I was waiting for it. Hello, Irene. Thanks for joining us. Okay, so we were going to challenge ourselves and go completely rogue, and I will tell you, we have no plan. So,
none at all.
Because this is called impromptu design. So, we're going to switch. We're going to switch, and Laura's going to play with the black and white, and I'm going to try and do something with this color.
I'm tucking my card in my organizer so that's one.
Oh, genius.
One and then I'm not going to lose it.
Brilliant.
Right?
What happens if you lose your book already?
It's a pretty big one to lose.
Oh, there it is. I shoved it in the drawer. Found it. Okay. I'm gonna stick that one. I don't know what month that's gonna go in yet. So stick that there. Okay, so I noticed Marie posted and said that you can use these as photo bases for some scrapbook pages or for capturing photos, which is fantastic idea. I'm gonna cut this in half because then now I have 2 cards I can make out of one, right?
Ooh, did we show the envelopes that come with this?
Yeah, so there's 3 different types, right? There's the checkered.
Just 2.
2?
Just 2.
Okay, 2.
Checkers and the stripe.
Hey, Laura, do you ever rip apart your envelopes and steal the inside?
Always. I'm like,
it's like, oh, wait, look at that beauty. You look at beauty getting
there. Right? Why would I waste that paper?
Yeah. So that'll be another class right there.
They have it on both sides. It's all the way in. Sometimes they only do it on the back side.
At the front door.
That's like double the paper now.
That's 3 cards. The flap, the front, and the back. Because usually, there's never anything usually on the other side.
No.
3 cards. Here, let me just cut that real quick. Just to show you all how 3 cards actually works. So you actually need to get that glue off first. So I usually like to just cut off an 1/8 on each side just to open up my card first. Then you get it open, right? I got a peek. There you go. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, like, I mean, you have this, the stripy PC thing. I'm putting it in front of my face so I can hold it up to my camera, right there. But hey, you could totally cover that up or turn it into something easily. So I'm just gonna trim that.
Now, had I noticed that before I started kind of in my head thinking about what I was gonna do, I might have used it. Well, I could. No, I'm not. I'm gonna go with where I was thinking this was gonna go in the first place.
I have no thought, but this is just trying to kill time to get my thought going. Okay. There's 3 right there. So your stripe for stripe cards, there's a full front card front, and then a smaller piece to put as another design on the front. There you go. Sweet.
So
And
excited about those.
so while I pick out something, why don't you, if you're listening there and you're paying attention and laughing at us, feel free to tell me if I should use the left or the right card base for my card layer, I should say, not my card base. You guys are so funny. Oh, thanks, Shar. We tried. So yeah, so tell me, this is left because L is left, left, or right for my card layer. And I will sit here and pick a cool layer that I like. Okay, I made a masculine card last time, so I think I'm gonna go feminine. I'm gonna try and do the pink. Can I? Right, left, right. Okay, we got the right as the winner because there's more votes so far. I'm just going for whoever's whoever the top 3 there, so I can give her. You know, we only technically have an hour, right? So I don't know about you, but Laura, I do my Facebook lives for an hour. How long do you do your Facebook lives for?
I usually create one project and just see how long that takes me. So some weeks it's maybe a 15 minutes, some weeks it's an hour, other weeks
Okay.
it's between. Just depends what I have planned that night. Yeah.
Okay. And what nights are your Facebook lives again? Wednesdays. There you go.
So I did 2 lives in a row this week.
Woohoo! She's a rock star. You get extra draw tickets on our next meeting.
I guess that would be a first time for me. Like I don't usually do 2 lives, right? So there's a first. Absolutely. All right. I pulled out all of my ephemera from the He's the Man. So I'm thinking I'm going to use something from here.
That one's a good one. Okay, I'm going to try and work with the new set. So for us demonstrators, we have an early release and access to the new sets that just came out, which is the framed and festive. So I'm going to ignore that one because this one, I don't know if I want to do Christmas. And then framed florets, which comes with these amazing dies. So that'll be another Facebook Live, another day to go over them. But I did cut out one frame and one centerpiece. So I think I'm going to work with that. And I'm debating if I should go landscape or portrait. I always miss you. Oh, she says she misses you. I miss her too because I'm always stuck at soccer. And so and they won't give me free Wi-Fi. So I always have to catch play.
I did see that a few of you had caught the replay last night. Barb was one of them. So thank you for going back and watching it, even if you can't join me live. I can't always join me live either. So sometimes you'll find a recording instead of me live. But hey, we do our best.
Okay, so here's the beautiful fitting florets DSP. I'm assuming some of you have already seen this. If not, it's like absolutely stunning. Now, it actually looks kind of blah, right? As a 12 by 12, don't you think? At times, right? Like it's kind of, you know, it's not everybody's cup of tea, but there are some, the A and B's definitely bling. Like I'm a big blue fan, so I love this one.
Oh,
like,
I love that.
But when you cut this up, yes, like Laura, you made a card with this yesterday at our team meeting, and it was stunning. So you know, what you have it there. Perfect. See, look how pretty that is.
And this is kind of paper that Nemi's got right on her desk right now. So yes, you have to fussy cut it, but there is a die that matches. But yeah, this was just my favorite. And just so you get a good picture of that paper that Nemi likes, I love it. I also love the one, if you lift that page up, Nemi, the green one with the not the mistletoe. Yeah, it's mistletoe, I think. The one underneath.
Oh, yeah. Is it the backside of this?
No, it's different.
I know what you're talking about. I
like most of this is really nice for
this one, the berries?
The other time of year, yeah, but that one I thought was awesome for Christmas.
And this one, you mean?
I love that one too. No, it was the green one that you were showing down there, but I love that one. Yeah, there's some great some great pictures or great patterns there.
And I guess that's why they added the coordinating stamp set. Now, the DSP doesn't carry over. So if you're not yet a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, you definitely want to join one of our teams, because then you can grab this now while you can, even in your starter kit, and rack up as much as you can before everything goes bye-bye. Because it will release to customers on November 1st, right?
Yes.
That means once it's sold out, it's sold out. Like, and it's not gonna, the paper, I believe, is not gonna be in the little mini in January.
No, it's not. The paper is only the paper. There's embellishments, paper, and the coordinating stamp set. I think it's the one you put aside.
There you go. See? So you definitely want to consider joining up for an extra like $60. Like, it's crazy. I love those ones because I know that I can pick and choose whatever I want rather than getting something. And it makes me very happy. Okay, I'm just gonna pop behind me so you guys can all see my mess. Because usually I hide all this from you. So
I lost a stamp set. How do you lose a stamp set?
I'm just gonna die cut this real quick. You lost one.
I wanted to, well, I'm just going to change what I'm doing. I wanted to use the other stamp set that goes with the framed floret, the limited edition one.
It's in a drawer, like mine was.
Here it is.
Was it in a drawer?
No, I have a stack to my left of stamp sets that I have projects on the go with. It was in there.
There
But
you go.
actually, this isn't what I wanted because that doesn't have the greeting I thought it did.
Oh yeah. See, look how simple this is, right? Now I think it needs some leaves. So let's get some garden green. And yeah, we'll add in. I'm just gonna put, I have no clue what these look like, so I'm just gonna see what I get out of these. Because we can. Barb's usually my clock. Barb, what time is it? How much time do we have? Oh, 4 new comments. What are we doing? Now, that page we're using can use dyes and the green berry ones. I saw coloring the berries. Oh, yeah. Oh, right. Totally. Yes, you're absolutely right. That would be awesome. I'm sure there have been way more Facebook pages already on this stuff, or Facebook posts, I should say, or even on YouTube already. But we're a little behind because, you know, we work full time and have no time to catch up as much as everybody else does. Right?
No time at all. I think this is too small. Do we not have a large stamp set that says something about it's your day?
Oh, in the retired set.
Oh, is it retired?
I think so. I don't have. But do you have the coordinating stamp set to He's All That? Because they have that big man one that says to the man who does everything.
That might work.
Could that work?
It might. I have that set. That might be a little too big.
Too big? Jeez.
Too big. That's okay. I am going to
here. Let me send you the stamp set through virtual. That's the one thing I miss about being in person. Let me read through.
I think this one. I'm going to use Splendid Thoughts. It's a little scripty, girly script for me for this one, but I think it's going to work. I think it's going to work, and it's sticking to me. Okay, we're good.
There's no ephemera you could use.
Yeah, I'm going to use this Hooray.
You should look at your page every once in a while.
So. It's okay. I'm getting there. I just wanted to like Hooray, it's your day kind of thing, but let's
Okay.
celebrate hooray works for me too. So that I can live with that.
Hooray, let's celebrate. Yeah.
Yeah, that one works. Okay, so
Okay.
my ovals, in case you're wondering, are from that framed florets. Like, say that 10 times fast. What is with the tongue twister names that we're getting on our sets lately?
Flame for, yeah, I can't. I keep saying flame instead of frame. Flame,
Exactly.
flame for frame. Yeah, no, not happening. Not even with few drinks.
Like those genial gems we had last year. Like, how many times
Oh my.
something inappropriate with those?
But okay, so we should tell everybody though, right? Like Stampin' Up, because you know they always name their dies something different.
Yeah.
And it makes it very difficult to remember what the name of the die set is when you're trying to teach, or for anybody else who's trying to find something.
Yeah.
So they've now switched it so that the coordinating dies actually have the same name.
Thank goodness.
Which is like, woohoo! I have to run this through my Big Boss again because it didn't cut all the way through. Because, you know, I could have used the mini and saved myself.
But where's the fun in that?
Right. That would mean I'd have to go get my other stuff.
Absolutely.
So.
All right.
Okay. Oh, very pretty. So here's where I'm going, and still not sure where I'm going, but I think I might go sideways.
I think I'm channeling Deb today.
You're channeling who?
I'm channeling Deb. She is on my team and she loves everything black and white.
Oh,
so doing anything color is a stretch for her. And
hi, Kathy.
I'm gonna do this mostly black and white today with a splash of color.
Okay. So these, oh, interesting. So I have to kind of flip this over so that the back side is showing in order to curve around here, which is different. And I lost my darker one. Oh, there it is over there.
I love that frame that you're using.
Pretty simple and basic here, I think. It's working for me on Link. And I just wanted to cut them out so you could see what the patterns are like. Like, look, you have extra. So you can almost go without, right? You just buy the DSP and the dies, you're pretty good. But those sayings and sentiments are actually quite nice. So you may not want to. Hello, boys.
I do love the sentiments in this group. In this set. They're really, I like the font they're in, and they're kind of the, like there's a beautiful birthday, a thank you, there's a celebrate, like they're just a good basic.
Tons.
Right.
Yep, absolutely. I think I'm going to use wishes for a beautiful birthday because, you know, our theme is birthday.
Absolutely.
So, add that.
Okay. I am all sticky with blue.
This will work. We're missing lots of your comments, but don't worry. We're going to come back later and say hello. So don't think that we're actually ignoring you and crafting in our own world. So please do comment, banter with each other, and make fun of us all you like. And we will come back and add to them after. Guaranteed.
Oh, Barb says we have 20 minutes or 23 minutes left. Is she counting down?
Oh, I don't know, but that's not enough time.
Barb, are you counting down? That's not right. That can't be right.
No, right. That much time hasn't gone by already, has it? See, this is what happens when you're having fun. Brand new stamp. So I need some scrap because this is.
She's counting down.
What? Yeah, it's 8:20. Yeah, we got only 20 minutes left. Oh my.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Fine. No pressure. No
Like
pressure.
crafting on the clock. I don't know that I signed up for that.
Oh, there we go. Oh,
Oh
that
my
is
goodness.
so pretty. Look at that.
Love
I
it.
want. Oh my. Put that with some heat embossing. Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna try and use as much of this as I can. And if I was smart, I probably would have used cling adhesive, but that would have been way too smart. So now I'm gonna have to use a fine tip on there. Okay, I got a nice funky one, so we're all good. All right, now this is obviously too big as well. Forgot to trim it down to 4 by 5 1/4. Get a quarter off each side there. You know, I don't know why, but I used to always line everything up to 4 and then 5 1/4. But if you cut your cardstock into quarters so that they're ready to use whenever you need them, because I do stack a lot. Now I just remember, just take a quarter off. I'm like, duh. So much simpler. So much simpler to line up. Okay. So I hope everyone's liking my design here. I don't know. I'm trying to use as much of this beautiful color. And I really, unfortunately, am covering up quite a bit of that design, but it's all good.
That's okay. So I just was placing my piece down and totally slid my piece, my black paper here across the card front. It's all sticky with glue now.
Oh no.
And it's not straight. It's still not straight. Darn. Oh well, that's okay. We're just gonna live with it. And I'm just gonna use a glue eraser and get that adhesive off.
Oh, I know the pain. I feel your pain. I'm thinking it would have been nicer if I had this prepped in green or gold or something instead.
Oh, gold would be very pretty.
Yeah. No time, because Barb says we're running out of time.
Barb
No,
said we need to wrap this up basically, right?
Okay, I'm going to stick my dimensionals on here and pop up my centerpiece, because this oval came as part of it. And I think these would look amazing as shaker cards. I wanted to do a shaker card for you, but I knew I wouldn't have enough time. I was like, what am I thinking? So I'm gonna pop it up so that it's like coming all over top. Woohoo! And my fleur is gonna go right there. Couple leaves underneath. Yep, that'll work.
So I used a stitched rectangle to create a base for my oval. So I did use the framed florets dies. And Nemi, you use that fancy kind of Victorian looking one. And yep. I'll lift it up to the camera here in a moment. I've got this very plain Jane, but it's got a little bit of texture, for lack of better word, in that frame.
Ooh, right.
And then the white piece was actually, okay, there we go. And then the white piece was actually the insert of the one that you're using that I had cut out for another project. So I just had that sitting on my desk.
Nice.
So, working smarter. That like that. I like that.
That should be another episode we should do.
Working smarter?
Yeah, like taking all the scrap and just working smarter because it's already there.
Oh my goodness. So many scrap images. I have a little bowl on my desk with like all kinds of images in there.
Yep. And then, you know, I hate to admit it, I end up throwing half of them away later because I just don't have time.
Because yeah, I know you don't have time, or you just collect too many. Like something's got to happen to them, right?
Yep.
Yippers. All right, I'm going to just lay down my ephemera here.
Uh-oh, this one's too close. Tuck that one in behind. Okay, there is the front of mine thus far.
Very
I think
nice.
all it really needs is a bit of bling, and I think I'm good to go. Record time, maybe, I don't know.
Oops.
So I'm just gonna add some glue to my corners and give it a little bit of love with my initial in the middle, which is what I like to do. Nobody knows but me.
All right.
There we go. Now I get to use these beautiful embellishments. And the green one.
Like where that one's in. Okay, we'll clean up that little bit of glue after. That's okay. All right, so I think I'm done.
Me too. We did it.
Woohoo! We made it.
We did it. Okay.
Mine's very simple.
Same
but I
with
think
me.
it's more masculine. Yeah. I love that.
Awesome.
They look
Okay.
great.
This is an awesome set. This is my first time cracking this one open as well. So I'll definitely have to do a kit to go on that one.
Absolutely. That's a fun one.
So I hope you've all enjoyed our little crafty time together. Feel free to comment and post. So one of the things I like to do whenever I do this is I usually give away the card that I make right here. But this week, I think I'll give you some of the pieces instead, and you can use it to create your own because these frames are just way too pretty. So if you've commented, make sure you like, share, and make sure you even say that you visited Laura's page or not, because that's an extra ballot. And I know you have, because she's got some amazing videos there. Also, if you notice in the top there, I've added where her website is. She's also got a code. So if you order from her or you would like to order from her, she's got a host code up there as well. And she does a lot of draws and giveaways as well for ordering with her. And then mine is there as well on top. So thank you again for joining us. Have a great night. Don't forget to get this birthday card organizer kit. It is so fun. It does, I don't think our video does justice for it, does it?
No, I don't think so. It's so pretty.
And it's only $34, I believe.
Yeah, it was not expensive. Yeah, under $40.
Yeah, so I did put the pricing up there and it will last you for years. I can guarantee you that. It's pretty solid. So you can stuff it pretty good. It looks like you can stuff it pretty good anyway. So, we'll come back maybe in 6 months and go, hey, this is what ours looks like again.
For
We'll let
sure.
you know. But yeah, pick it up. It's right up there. So I put the item number and the price on top in there, right top. So thank you, Laura, for joining.
I loved crafting with you, and everyone that commented, thank you so much for your comments. It was great being here tonight.
Have a good night, and don't forget, keep on stamping.
Bye, everyone.
Good night.